Jared. Jared.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, Rocco?
Yo, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Settling back into my university for my final semester of school, so it's pretty exciting.
Nice. Go ahead and just launch right into your favorite Martin Luther King statement.
Montgomery bus boycott, he definitely, showed the institution that there needed to be a change. He said, hey, look, we got a problem here. We're going to form an asylum.
That sounds like Rosa Parks' situation.
Okay, maybe I'm getting my people mixed up, but I thought, he was the one that who led full-scale boycott. And she was definitely the precursor to that.
Feel kind of meh about that.
Alright. I apologize.
That's okay. Did you have a question?
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, over winter break, I went to Queens and the Museum of the Moving Image, and they had this whole exhibition on Chuck Jones and his animation and his whole history, and I was just so impressed with from the different cells and the footage and the facts they had about the way he did anatomy and character movement. And in a lot of ways, the Looney Tunes stuff almost reminded me of some of the videos you guys do.
Oh, okay.
And the timing and that full emphasis on movement. And one of the things I thought was really cool was there is this Chuck Jones and the animation department had this whole list for the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoons.
Yeah.
It was a list of 9 rules all of the cartoons had to follow. It's it has to take place in the desert. All products need to be from the Acme company.
Yeah.
They can never kill each other. And these very specific things. And I was wondering if, when you guys write a new video, do you have rules that you always feel like you have to follow?
That's a good question. Not necessarily well, I find that certain types of videos, when we do something out in public, we usually try to film it in 30 frames a second instead of 24. 24 looks more cinematic. When we do something more, something more staged, something more, cinematic. Like I said, we try to shoot it at 24 frames a second. It looks like film. And when we try to film out in public, we try to do 30 frames a second because it has that sketchy look. It looks like, you're not supposed to be watching this, kind of guerrilla style. And so that's a rule we try to give ourselves. We break it every now and then. But, there's stuff like that. There's, what else? We try not to, I don't know. We always try to know where something is going to end up before we do anything else. Because we find that a video, if you don't have a good way to end it, it's not really a point in doing it. It's kind of a waste of time. And that's why I think Saturday Night Live, so many of their sketches bomb. It's because they think of a funny concept, they have no way to end it. The ending is the strongest. It needs to be your strongest thing. But in terms of specific rules, like plot stuff or anything like that, I don't know. There's some. I mean, I guess whenever it's a TV station, it has to be U62. If you look pretty much every channel, every time there's TV, it's U62 or it's the interesting channel. But that's not really a rule. It's just something that feels right. I don't know. That's all I could think of, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well, thanks. That was really cool, interesting.
Yeah, thank you for your call.
Sure.
Take care.